How you doing, rascals? Welcome to another episode of the podcast. Before we get started, a few things to mention. There are, at this moment in time, 6 tickets left for the return gig on July 4th. 6 tickets. There has also been a new date added, July 18th. That's right, baby. July 4th, 6 tickets left. July 18th, tickets have gone on sale this morning. So, if you couldn't come on July 4th, hey, come along on July 18th. Do you know what? If you went to the first one, hey, come to the second one as well, man. Who cares? It's just going to be great to get back gigging again. Get on the Patreon as well. Patreon.com/Big Scott Gibson. Best way to support the show. Best way to access all the extra content. A new style of the Sunday service came out last Sunday. It's how we're going to roll. Storytelling. We've got music. It's fucking fantastic. I'm enjoying the new format. I hope you are too. If you've not listened to it yet, like I said, patreon.com/Big Scott Gibson. Sign up for £4 a month and enjoy all the goodies. Enjoy this episode. As always, we go off in tangents. We started talking about one thing and then I had a rant about pubs for 20 minutes. I've no idea. But if you're on the Patreon, there is an extra 30 minutes of this episode for you to enjoy. So if you want to get access to the full unedited version of this episode, go to patreon.com/Big Scott Gibson. Do it now. I love yous all. Enjoy the show. Stick the tape in. Hit it. I say it every time, but this song needs words. This track, can you call it a song? This track, it needs words. I need lyrics. Every time I walk in the room, I see a bowl of fresh fruit. Episode, who knows? Who cares at this point? It's the Scott Gibson Show. I am Scott Gibson. Who else would I fucking be? Welcome back, dear listener, rascals amongst you. God bless you. God bless your cotton socks. A saying we should be bringing back into the new sphere of possibilities. People in England, possibly Scotland. I don't know at this point. Everything's merging into one. I don't know who I am anymore, where I am, or what I am. I don't know my pronouns. I don't even know what a pronoun is. Who knows? I watch the news and it tells me that I can once again drink indoors and hug my barman. Then I realise that the news isn't actually my news. Even though I'm seeing it on my telly in my house as I pay for a fucking television licence, it's not actually my... Although the news is the news, it's not my news. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm watching the news going, hey, get in the pubs, hug your barman, have a pint indoors, enjoy life again, sneak a half bottle in your handbag and ask for 2 cans of Coke because the fucking pub industry is on its arse. Is it really on its arse? I mean, it probably is because I've got friends that run pubs and they've told me the situation and it probably is on its arse, but do I give a fuck? No, I do not. Do I care about small independent bars? You know, that have housed countless number of pensioners and widows over the years. Of course I do. There is a bar at the end of the street where I live. In fact, there's a bar at either end. Good Lord. And I am taking a vast interest in it because it's a glorious place. I've never been in it, nor will I ever go in it, because it is not a space for someone like I. A man who has his own teeth and can get there under his own steam. This is a bar for the raggy dolls, the broken and the damned, and that is why I love it. Anytime I walk past that bar, anytime I walk past that pub, there is some form of sport on a very old television. And I know it's old because it's fucking stuck onto the wall and it is about 9.5 feet deep. It is an old-fashioned brick. None of this flat screen TV. They've not got a projector in this pub. Not at all. They've got a giant old telly that if it fell on you, it'd kill you, and a fag machine in the corner. Cigarette machine, for those of you who don't smoke. But it's a proper boozer, like. They sell beer. They sell spirits. They may have a red wine. They possibly might have a white wine. And that is your fucking whack. There's no fine art on the wall. It is a collection of the damned that gather in there on a daily basis and they drink to forget or until another limb falls off. I don't know if that is part of the entry, that you need to either have all your teeth missing or a limb. Something has to be missing for your body. I don't know if that is the entry requirement, but what a fucking place it is. It seems to just exist on a different plane. No one would ever dare try and enter unless you're in their sanctum. But it has been obviously shut down since COVID. And it's recently removed the heavily protected wooden panels that it had up on the window. Just actually yesterday, just a mere 24 hours from broadcast, it was removed. So I am hopeful that they are back on the road to recovery. But let me say this to you. And I wasn't going to start with this, but we've gone off on a rant about pubs. I am sick to the back teeth of hearing about how many pints we need to drink per head to rescue the pubs, how much trouble the pub industry is in. I'm done with it now, right? I'm fucking done with it. I mean, I think the problem is that it seems as if now that we are moving towards the end of lockdown, or now that we're moving out of lockdown, sorry, the only thing that seems to matter to the British public is that they've still got a job and that they can go and get fucked in a pub. And that is the narrative that is pushed by every fucking media outlet in this country, and it's starting to annoy me. Where is the campaign for the arts, darling? You know, the theatres, the West Ends. Where's the campaign for that? Where's the campaign for getting out to fucking support your local theatre? How many of you even know if you've got a fucking local theatre? I mean, for the love of God, the amount of times I have done, perfect example, East Kilbride Arts Centre. I'm looking at it written on a bit of paper in front of me. I fucking love East Kilbride Arts Centre. It's a beautiful little space. It's about, 100 seats, 110 seats. A perfect little black box theatre. It's lovely. The staff are amazing. It's always a good night there. Can't wait to get back with a new tour show. How many people even know it fucking exists? Hardly any. The amount of times I have done gigs, East Kilbride Arts Centre, Paisley Arts Centre, Nairn Community Centre, a beautiful room up in Nairn. Where's Nairn, I hear you cry? Exactly. Where are the campaigns to educate people of what is on in their fucking community? Where are the national campaigns for people to understand what theatre is next to them? You know, what's on at the theatre? How they can engage with it? How they can absorb some art into their life? But instead of doing something like that, we'd rather go, listen, Franco, what you've got to do is, see if you don't go down that pub and drink 124 pints, they're going to shut the fucking pubs. Who's going to shut the pubs, Bobby? The fucking government, Franco. The fucking government. I says to her, I was like, that's me away doing the pub, hen. She went, don't be stupid, it's a Wednesday, you're staying in with the Waynes. I was like, listen, hen, I've just seen a thing in the paper saying if I don't drink 124 pints, they're going to shut the fucking pubs. Fuck the pubs. Fuck the pubs in the arse. Now, obviously, when I say things like that, please understand this is a comedy podcast. I am a comedian, you know. And please believe me when I say this, I couldn't give a fuck about anything. I don't care about anything. I don't care about anything. There's nothing. There's nothing happening right now on this planet that apart from a dog. I'm looking at him the new sleep. What a life. I love a dog to bits, but other than that, I don't care. I'm going to talk about Israel and Palestine in a moment. I have a very strong opinion on that, but please believe me, see at the root of it all, I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if you go to the pub. I don't care, but I'm just sick of it being pushed in our throats. Get back to the pubs, 124 pints. How many pints have you had? Maybe we're going to get like a card through the door. You know, we go to like Starbucks or Costa or some fucking hipster coffee shop, and you get, have you got your stamps? Has someone stamped your card? Have you got a card there? Yeah, Sebastian. Sebastian's the name. I'm the card man. I actually do the stamps. It was my idea to do the stamps. So if you buy 72 coffees, your 73rd is on the house, you know, as long as you collect your stamps. So would you like the stamps? And then you fucking fall into the trap of going, do you know what? I love stamps. There's nothing that I love more than stamps. So you get stamps and you go back and you're like, mate, 72 stamps, you can't. And he's like, yes, but actually it's 16 of those stamps were espressos and the other stamps were lattes, so it's not actually all the same kind of stamp, so really you've not made the stamp quota. And then you take the card and you ram it down his throat and stick the stamp up his nose, you know, and then you're barred for a little coffee shop. So, what was the talking about coffee shop? I don't know. What I'm saying is, independent pubs, fully accept, fully back, right? Couple of guys, husband and wife, you know, an old farmer, he got injured, and where are you going with this one, Gibble? An old farmer, a Perthshire farmer, right? Rural, proper farmer, horns like fucking shovels, injured, right? Fell in a combine harvester. What a mess. No legs. Fuck it, he's got no legs. And him and the wife, big buxom farmer's wife, they now run a pub in a rural Perthshire. You know, I support they fuckers, right? And I think if you're going to go and drink a pint there. But I don't support the Witherspoons of this planet. And I don't support the Green King pubs. Because these are the fuckers that are getting millions in government bailouts. And now they want you to go back in there and drink in their boozer. Do you think they'll be paying back the bailout? Well, the fuck. Somebody got chucked out of Witherspoons the other day. I saw that in the news. Chucked out of fucking Witherspoons. Because he went in and he's a TikToker. And he got his followers to fucking, they all the TikToky on the phone. And he's like, listen, I'm in Witherspoons, table 14, you know what to do? And they sent him like fucking 12 grand's worth of booze. And they chucked him out. What? That's the whole point in doing that. So if they're not if they're going to create a game, and then because somebody exploits that game, they shut you down, you can get fucked Witherspoons. While we're on this rant, can I just say the now? Can every pub just start offering a cider? Can you just do that? Please. It's not going to harm you, right? It's not going to upset anyone, okay? It's not going to impact on your business model. Just offer a cider. And I don't mean some kind of fruit cider, some kind of fucking, berries and fucking strawberry blossom. Just a fucking cider. Just sell cider, eh? Is it that really that hard? And see if you can't find any fucking hipster cider that's gathered within 10 feet of an apple that's fucking under the control of the fucking Scottish National Forestry Commission. And you take all the apples and you pass them through a hemp sock and sing fucking Whitney Houston songs to them while they gently offer up their fruit. If you can't do that, just fucking buy a Strongbow. I don't care. Because that's 2 pubs now. That's 2 pubs of the hipster variety that I've been to. And the fuckers don't offer a cider. And I had to sit and sip away at a pint of beer like a fucking common football hooligan. And I was disgusted with myself. Disgusted. I don't know how you drink beer. I really don't. It's fucking rank. There's an unpopular opinion. It is fucking disgusting. Anybody who's ever picked up a pint of cider, right? Anybody throughout the course of history has put that cider to their lips, tasted it, and then understood that Jesus is real. Okay? You know the way like, the Pope wakes up in the morning, the Pope's all like, oh, Jesus, fill my body. Full of the love of God. And most of us are kicking about going, God's no real, man. Until you take a sip of cider and you go, it must be real. How else do you explain the nectar of the gods, literally the nectar of the gods, is a cider? But any person who has ever drank beer, any person, and I mean, even if you love beer, even if you have 10 pints of beer a night, even if you know what an IPA is, or a stout, or a heavy, or a lager, even if you know all the different types, even if you can sit and regale all your friends about the boring chat you've got of a fucking Belgian blonde, all this bullshit, even if you are bawd deep in your beer knowledge, every single person who has ever drank beer, the very first time they tasted it, they went, that is fucking disgusting. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. Every single person who drinks beer, the very first time they drank it, said into their head, there is no way I'm ever going to be able to drink this. No way. I remember the very first time I tried beer, I looked around the pub at all these men and I thought, I want to drink beer. I want to be a man. And I drank beer. And I sat in that pub and I thought to myself, I am never going to be a man. I ran home, my wee shorts. I never had shorts on. Crying into my pillow. My mother came in from the fucking, what they called? For the allotment. It's like a Hovis advert in fucking 1910. Do, do, do. Ba, ba, boo. Dee, dee, bee, bee, boo. What's wrong, son? I'll never drink beer, Mum. I'll never be a man. What do you mean, darling? I had a sip of beer, Mum. It's fucking disgusting. It's like drinking puddle water with piss in it through a soda stream. It's fucking... It tastes like cigarettes and horse shit. It's disgusting, Mum. And I'll never be a man because I'll never drink beer. And she says, don't worry, son. You'll find your way in life. And I did find my way in life because I found cider, nectar of the gods. You can argue with me all you want. I can already feel the hatred coming through these headphones. Going, you're rangable, beer's delicious. I'm telling you. You have to condition your body to accept beer. You have to persevere through the pain, through the dry bulk, in order to get to a point where your body will accept it. You almost have to break your own body down in order for it to accept beer willingly. And then if you get to the point where you've completely destroyed all free choice, free will that your body has, then you can, go, oh, I'll have a pint, love. Oh, delicious, delicious. Once you have destroyed your own soul, will you enjoy beer? But not I, not the cider drinker. No. Because from day one, from that first sip, our lives are complete, Our lives are complete. That's why whenever you go to a bar, right, and I don't mean like I mean a pub. I would say a bar is a kind of, if it sells cocktails and it has, people with skinny jeans and it doesn't have a puggy, that's a bar, right? As in like, oh my God, so trendy, cool vibe, yeah, that's a bar. A pub is pool table with no pool cues because a fight broke out 2 years ago and the bar lady is refusing to get pool cues back. There's more puggies than security staff. Every single age group, sex and mix in the pub at the one time with a few disableds for box ticking purposes. That's a pub, right? And it doesn't matter where you go, pub or bar. When you go to the bar and say, can I have a pint of cider, please? People will look at you. Usually men will turn and look at you. But that look, it's not a look of disgust. It's a look of jealousy. Because they wish they could be a cider drinker. Instead, they can't. They've damaged their palate and their soul to the point where they can only drink beer. The fucking piss water of society. So I suppose what I'm saying is, if I've got to drink 124 pints, let's make it cider, man. Just give it as the option, you know? Have it as an option. So I'm not asking for a lot in a pub, in a bar. I'm not asking for a lot, you know? I just want a seat. I want to sit somewhere. I don't want to stand. I don't want to stand at the bar. I don't want to stand at a high table. I don't want to stand. I want to sit. I want to drink. I want to lean on a table. I want to listen. I want to talk. I want to play with a beer mat. I want to converse. You know? I want a good vantage point to see what's happening in the pub. I want to see the comings and goings. I want to have a clear route in case it kicks off. I want to know what's going on, and I want to sit there and enjoy a cider. And that's not a lot to ask. That is not a lot to ask. So make it happen. How do we get on the top of this? I don't know. I've no idea. Let's enjoy this podcast, man. Who knows where it's going to go? Get there enough cider, man. Try it, taste it, enjoy it, love it, experience it. Order it next time you're in a pub. Order it fucking up. You know? Step forward. The barman, the bar lady, the bar person, whatever. You know? And they say to you, yes, mate. You go, yes, this is me. This is my moment. We've all been there. We've all been in a crowded bar. We'll be back there again. We've all been in a crowded bar. You kind of wedge your way in. Strong shoulders. You know, you're looking for the gaps. Guy in front, he's being served. He's putting his hands round the glasses. He's going for the classic triangle grip. And you're saying to yourself, in your mind, using the Jedi strength, going, go left. And when he moves to the left to kind of emerge for the crowd, you know you're going to put the big hand across the bar, slip the shoulder in, and now you are at the front of the queue, and then it's about getting the attention. Some of you will lean over the bar, almost coming into the bar person's area. I would say that's a no. Some of you may even do the old trick, the old cunty move, where you bring a £20 note out for the pocket and hang that over the bar as if you are gesturing to a bar person. Here, come hither, child, take my money. No. You want to just engage with eye contact. That's engage with eye contact. Look right at them. And when they come into your area and they say, who's next? You don't say me. Don't say it. Because if you go, me, I'm next, somebody else has swooped in, you say your order. Because them asking who's next, they're not actually asking who is next. They're not saying amongst the crowd of people in front of me, who is the next patron. They're not saying that. They're saying, what is the next order? So when you hear a bar person say, who's next? You go, 2 pints of cider. That's it. Or whatever you want. Malibu and Coke. Gin and tonic. Whatever you want. When they say who's next, you say your order. And for me, for your old Uncle Gibble, just order yourself a cider, man. Try it. Let the beer go for a bit. Let the beer go. Enjoy a crisp, delicious pint of cider. Do it. You deserve it. Why we're talking about this? No idea. No, it's not even on here. None of this is on these notes. Why do I write notes when I just talk shite? I don't know. But I don't even know what we were talking about. It was only 20 minutes ago. How can my mind not remember what I was talking about 20 minutes ago? I don't know. But anyway, this is the Scott Gibson Show. It's episode 82, I think. And I'll buy cider. Bring the mic back in, shall we? So we can actually hear what I'm saying. Obviously, since we last spoke, the Indian, it's not a real word, Scott, the Indian variant has gone through the roof. Now, cannot understand, not even going to try to get my head around it anymore. From what I gather, from the little information that and please always remember, anything that I say in this is built upon pillars of sand. My information is grabbed from tweets and Instagram posts, but I know this for a fact. The reported death figures, which most reputable news outlets, which there are few of, I've started watching Al Jazeera. I tell you what, fucking, I've started watching that you watching that Al Jazeera, Sandra? Oh, 24 hours a day, Al Jazeera. It gives you the weather reports for all around the world, then. Aye. Western Australia, 19 and sunny. Oh, aye. Okay, so your old man's watching Al Jazeera. Started watching Al Jazeera. I'll say two things about it. One, very unbiased. If you watch it for about half an hour, at any time it doesn't really matter what they're discussing. I've been watching it a lot recently to try and get some information on the Israel-Palestine situation, because you get very little, if not a lot, of shite off the BBC, which is standard. Very unbiased, which is great. Only thing is, they don't seem to have a watershed, Al Jazeera. So I was sitting having my frosted cornflakes at 8:30 the other morning and was watching videos of dead babies being taken out of rubble, and I thought, good God, this is a bit much for a Tuesday. But watch it, get it, great news, fucking lovely stuff. So you'll notice that the Indian variant's going up. The numbers that have been reported, and like I said, reputable news companies are saying the numbers are far higher, because the Indian government seem to be doing what the Chinese did at the start, where they are saying, hey, 4 people have died, and the reality is 500,000 have died. So apparently, the numbers are 4,000 deaths per day is currently the numbers that they're sitting at in India. Everyone can agree it's completely getting out of hand, but it is getting out of hand based on Western countries. It is out of hand based on, for example, the United Kingdom. But let me say this to you. There's 1.4 billion people in India. 1.4 billion people. All right? Their cases at the moment, which, if you take as official figures, because it's coming from the government, right, is 4,000 per day. Now, if you take that as fact, if we take that as right, that is the figure. It's 4,000 people a day are dying. If we ran with that for a year, from now, for a full calendar year, if things do not ease in India, that is like something less than 0.2% of the population will have died in a year. Now, as is the line from every government, one death is a death too many. But let's just put it into perspective here. It's a country of 1.4 billion people. 4,000 deaths a day. I mean, literally, there will be more people dying daily in India currently from far other worse disease than what they're battling with COVID. Not that I'm saying the deaths don't matter and it's terrible what's happening to people, and goodness gracious me, and isn't it all upsetting? Yes. But is it a way for, and I'm just making this point, is it a way for the press, the media, to continue to spin more fear? I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Could it possibly be that You know, we have had a number of days recently in the UK where there's been 0 COVID deaths, and okay, we're starting to get a few spikes, but for example, where they're talking about in Bolton, where apparently the strain of COVID from India has infected people, and apparently the figures have rocketed. Actual words taken from the BBC, the numbers are rocketing. The actual confirmed cases of the Indian COVID variant in Bolton are, drumroll please, 18. 18. More people will have been to hospital in Bolton with a fucking tin of tomato sauce up their arse than have the Indian variant. So let's all just calm it down a bit. Alright? Now, obviously, the situation, you start to look inwards and you start to look at your own backyard. The situation in Glasgow has gotten a little bit out of hand. Slightly worried, because we should be in level 2 at the moment in Glasgow. Glasgow remains in level 3, which is under review for this week, because they are concerned that there is a possible spike in cases in Glasgow, with what has happened with the naughty Rangers fans. Naughty. Couple of things on that. Listen, a couple of things have happened in Glasgow in the last week. And Glasgow appears to be a little bit different in that there are a lot of communities in the south side of Glasgow who, apparently the elders within the community, that's a hard word to say, are maybe not refusing to get the vaccine, but are very either slow in coming forward or are just refusing it in tow. I actually spoke to someone at the start of this week, which I was shocked, because it's the first person who I've spoken to who has someone in their family who is refusing to get the vaccine. And it did shock me, because, you know, they're not a dafty. I consider them to be quite a balanced person, but they're someone in their family is refusing to get it, has declined it, has said he does not want it. If he gets it, he gets it. He would rather his body builds up immunity himself, and he doesn't want to have it. And it did shock me a wee bit, because I thought, that's the first kind of... Listen, we've all got people on Facebook that we went to school with who are going crazy. They're trying to put a fucking chip up your ass so they can trace you. They already trace you just now through your fucking mobile phone that's never out your fucking hand. Why do they need to put a chip in your brain when every fucker's got a mobile? We all have those people. I have 2 in particular. I refuse to take them off my Facebook because they genuinely make me laugh. Okay? But this is the first person who I have had a conversation with who, you know, like I said, I would regard them as a normal. And their family member is downright refusing. Now, is this this part of the NHS, hear me out here, is it a victim of its own success? Is it because we get it for free? Is that why people are refusing it? And hear me out here. Is it because we've grown up getting vaccinated? Mumps, measles and rubella, your fucking flu jags, your BSG or BFG, whatever it was, the big bad one you got in school. Is it because we have grown up in a country that has a national health service where we are vaccinated and inoculated against all sorts of stuff, and we just turn up and get it, that there's no value to it? It holds no value to us. As much as we say as a country that we love the NHS, and we stand in the front garden and we do the fucking clappy, and we say, oh my God, every single nurse is descendant from Florence Nightingale. Yous are angels, fucking angels. Even though we don't want to actually look at how much work they do or them as a person, just because you're a nurse, you're a fucking angel. Now, is it possibly that we actually hold no value to the NHS? And again, hear me out. How many of us have gone to a GP surgery when we know there's fuck all wrong with us? How many of you have gone in faking an illness to get a sick note from your work? How many of you have played something up in order to get more painkillers off a doctor? Visited A&E when you didn't really need to go? How many of you have got fucking pensioner grandparents or parents who fuck off to the doctors like a whim every bastarding week for something to do on a Thursday? How many of us have abused the NHS over the years in order to get something that we probably didn't need? But we do it because we know we can, or possibly we do it because we know it's there, or possibly we do it because there's a part of us that thinks, I pay my taxes and I deserve fucking penicillin. Especially in Scotland, for fuck's sake, where we don't pay for a prescription. Don't pay for it. You know? You get to the doctor and the doctor's like, right, Scott, I'm going to give you this tablet, take that once. You fancy some tramadol? I'd fucking love some tramadol, doctor. Oh, listen, what do you want, 60? Fuck, hey, I'll pay you down for 100 tramadol. Fuck it, have a good weekend, son. Enjoy yourself. You toddle off to the chemist and you go, tramadol, please. Is that the reason why some people are not being vaccinated? Is it because they just think, no matter what happens, I'm always going to get looked after? You know? Even if I don't get the vaccine and I get COVID and I become really ill, I'm going to go to hospital and I'm going to get looked after. So really there's nothing to stop me getting it or not getting it. I've had the vaccine. I've had the first jab. I will be getting the second jab. And I'm getting it because I think we should all be vaccinated. I am of the opinion of, although I don't like the fucking marketing, you're being vaccinated to help others. I do buy into that. I wear a mask for others. I don't think we should still be wearing masks because I think it's done. I think it's past its time now. I'm going to coffee shops, I'm going to cafes, I'm going to restaurants. I walk up to a front door without a mask. I have to put a mask on. I step in the front door, I close the door, I take my mask back off. Doesn't make sense. I'm in the restaurant, I'm eating my dinner, I'm talking, we're laughing, everything's great. Excuse me, sweetheart, I'm going to go and fire out a shite before the pudding turns up. I need to put my mask on to walk for a shite. Then I walk back, take a mask off. We're past that now. That's the next hurdle we need to go over. But I am being vaccinated to protect myself and others around me as well. I just wonder if that's the thing. I wonder if it's because in the back of people's minds they know that no matter what happens, they'll always be looked after. Maybe. Listen, if any of you have got valid reasons, not that I think there are, for not getting the vaccine, then fucking, get in touch and give me a right good laugh. I saw this in the news. The nurse who apparently looked after Boris Johnson when he had COVID has resigned from her position due to a lack of respect for NHS workers. Now listen. We were all out clapping. We were out clapping in the gardens. The first time I was out in the balcony, clapping away, I cried. I had a wee greet. It was emotional. We were going through a very difficult time as a country, as a planet, and I had a wee greet. We all saw the videos of the nurse coming out of her house in Livingston, and they put a box of chocolates and a thank you card on the roof of her motor, and she had a fucking cry, and we all had a cry watching that video. Let's just put all this into perspective here. Okay? A nurse resigning, and please understand, I'm a comedian, right? I don't mean any of this. A nurse resigning over lack of respect is like a Johnny chucking it in because there's too big a jobby in the toilet for him to clean up. Some things don't go hand in hand. Respect and being an NHS worker, the two shall never meet. Alright? You become a nurse because you like wearing scrubs and you love a cup of tea. If you need anything else, I can't help you here. I don't know what to say to English people. It seems as if Either there's a massive conspiracy in England, or something's going on that I just can't comprehend, because all I ever see and all I ever hear is English people moaning about jobs, moaning about lack of respect for the NHS, moaning about protecting the NHS, moaning about the NHS getting cut up, moaning about funding, moaning about fucking meals for kids, moaning about this, moaning about that's all I hear is English people moaning. And then when an election comes round, you fucking vote for the Tories. What do you want me to do for you? I don't understand it. I can't keep listening to English people every day moaning like fuck about the government, and then when the voting comes round, or the election comes round, yous vote the Tories in again. I don't know what to say to you. I think the way that this government has treated the NHS is absolutely shocking, and the Oxbridge crew... No, I'm okay. The Oxbridge crew have once again made it for themselves. They look after each other when working class families are having to go to food banks. Our economy's in ruin. The planet is dying. It's absolutely disgraceful. Fast forward to an election. I think the Tories are fucking marvellous. Rule Britannia. Don't know what to do for you. I don't know what to do for you. If you're a nurse or a doctor, or you're any way involved in any branch of the fucking National Health Service and you vote for the Tory party, you should resign. You should resign for your position. But I don't know what else to say to you. I mean, this is also making it as if this woman just looked after the Prime Minister herself. I imagine there was quite a team there. What is the article? Jenny McGee is the nurse in question. A nurse who cared, sorry. I thought you said a nurse who carried. I was like, what the hell's going on? Nurse who cared for Boris Johnson as he battled coronavirus in the hospital has resigned over the lack of respect shown by the government for the NHS. Nothing new there, Jenny. Not just Boris's Tory party. Every single one of them before, they couldn't give a fuck about you. But again, you vote them in. And listen, some of you could be listening to this, doctors and nurses in England going like, Gibbo, I never voted for the Tories. Look, I don't know how many times I need to say this on this podcast. The only way to solve any problem is, say it with me now, extreme violence. If you are a nurse or a doctor, you need to start asking patients questions. If a patient comes in critical, like we've seen in the fucking... in ER programs, right? In the movies, when the fucking siren and the doors come in and like, fucking gunshot, room 5, ECT 964, EC, give me a 653 over 10 milligrams. What do we got? Right, we got two gunshots, one stabbing. See, when you bring that fucker into that room, and you're standing there, right? You ask the cunt, look at him, look at the bastard square in the face, and say, who did you vote for? Who did you fucking vote for? And if they say the Conservative Party, you walk away. You walk away. Right? Turn round. And if you can't walk away because somebody's watching, fucking give him a bag of sugar. Fill his veins with sugar and put a pill over the cunt. It's time to start making tough decisions. That's the only way you're going to have any change in England. Because guess what? Forget fucking Scottish Labour. Forget getting a Scotland vote. That's gone. You're going to have to do this on your own. And if you think for a minute that you're going to change anything without killing a few Tories, I've got news for you, love. So you need to start doing, man. Listen, that's what every nurse should be tasked. Right, listen, see if I've got to drink 124 pints to say... if I've got to drink 124 pints to save the fucking pub trade in the UK, every single NHS registered nurse has to kill 10 Tories a year. I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think that's unreasonable at all. In fact, those numbers are very achievable. I think we need to push those numbers up. Jenny McGee, who was by the Prime Minister's bedside, that's unfortunate, for 2 days when he was in intensive care last April, said she felt deeply disappointed at how healthcare workers had been treated, particularly over nurses' pay. Ministers have refused to budge over a kick-in-the-teeth proposal to increase pay for nurses in England by just 1% compared to 4% in Scotland. Come on, Scotland. We are not getting the respect nor the pay that we deserve. I'm just sick of it, so I've handed in my resignation. Okay. Listen, I imagine there's doctors and nurses resigning every single day because of the fucking horrendous conditions that they are working under. It's, I tell you, it's one of those jobs, and I know we've obviously joked for the last 10, 15 minutes, whatever, but it's obviously one of those jobs where it must be a calling. You know, there's no way that you can get up and be a nurse, be a doctor, and it not be a calling. You know, there's no way, man, because I always remember a friend of mine, Gail. It's a very good friend, man. She had a friend who was a trainee GP. Not a GP, a doctor. It was a doctor. He was actually in a hospital, on a ward, right? But trainee nonetheless, or just fresh out the packet, right? And the poor fucker had a breakdown, a proper, complete nervous breakdown. Like, I think had seizures in the ward, and like really, it was in a bad way. And he had to go into kind of counselling and get therapy. And obviously, he's not a doctor, no, know what I mean? But he was in a bad way, and the reason being, he had gone through his 6 years, whatever it is, of university to become a doctor. And when he got on the ward, he was literally in the deep end, dealing with life and death on a daily basis. And I know that he struggled to deal with the loss. He struggled to detach himself from the humanity of everything that we see on a daily basis, to the point where it literally consumed the man. He would say things like they would have no idea not only what was wrong with someone, but no idea of how to treat them. So they would have 3 or 4 things that they could try, and it would literally be a case of running through a list. So they don't really know what's wrong with you. They've got not a very good idea of how to fix you, but we can try a few things. So they try the first thing, doesn't work. Try the second thing, that doesn't work either. Try the third thing, maybe you get a wee bit better. So they'll try something else and they fix you. Or they try 3, 4, 5 different things, doesn't fix you, and you die. And this poor fucker literally almost lost his mind of that pressure of having to either save or lose people's lives on a daily basis. Even if you bring that down a couple of steps, and you are a nurse, and you are assisting in a ward, you're maybe not making major decisions, you are still involved in that process. You are still subjected, exposed to literal life and death on a daily basis. And then many of them go home and have to stand in a queue for a food bank because they can't feed their fucking wains or themselves. So I don't blame any nurse or doctor that resigns, especially after this year. Fuck, I mean, there's absolutely no way in hell I could do it as a job. But again, I go back to my point. If you keep voting the fucking Tories, you'll never get any more than 1%. But Jenny, good luck to you, hen. I don't know what you're going to do next. But good luck to you. What's she saying here? It seems as this is part of a documentary that's coming out called The Year Britain Stopped. McGee, which is Jenny McGee, the nurse, described the sense of hopelessness that befell upon nurses as the second wave hit, describing it as an absolute shit show. Yes, Jenny. This time, talking about the second wave, this time there was more than the first surge. The nurses are stretched even more, an absolute shit show, to be honest. At that point, I don't know how to describe the horrendousness of what we were going through. We were desperate. What a situation, man. What a situation. Oh, God. Don't vote Tory, man. Ever. ever again. Right, team, that's us done. What an episode. And then, oh my God, what an episode. Thank you for listening. As always, subscribe to the show, however you get the podcast. We're everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, you name it, we're on it. Subscribe to the show, leave a review, 5-star review on iTunes, help us move up the charts. And yeah, that's it. Gigging back in July. 2 gigs back, can't wait. Go to the website, bigscottgibson.com, sign up to the mailing list. Very little comes out for that, but when it does, it's the best place to hear about tour shows and any other upcoming one-off stuff. Once the tour starts back up again in September, the mailing list is the place to hear about all of those goodies. So do that, sign up, and yeah, that's it. Spread the podcast, share it in your socials, help grow the channel, blah, 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 blah. Love yous all. Become a Patreon. And get access to the new style Sunday service, which I am enjoying doing very much and look forward to doing another one for this Sunday. So check that out. Right, that's it. I never know what to say. No doubt I forgot something, but at some point I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Stay safe. Tour manager's growling. He wants to wash your hands and your arsehole. And I'll see you in a battlefield very soon. Onwards.